Half my problem, the reason why nothing's working out today is because I can't take pictures of things that would help me to remember what happens on what day and to remember the schedule. And I'm not allowed to be on my cell phone, so then by the time I walk away, I can't remember what happens on what day. It's really frustrating, and that's why nothing's working out. Oops, excuse me, interesting. I've been in pain a long time. I have to be honest. Yeah, right, right, Heavenly Abba, and I finally have somewhat of a good day and the pain goes away and all of a sudden I'm guilty. I had this guilty feeling comes over me and then I'm scrambling to look up what's wrong with me as if something's wrong with me, but really nothing is wrong with me. It's that I'm having a good day and that's out of the normal and abnormal. So I should just sit back and relax and enjoy it, right? That's what I thought. Thanks, Heavenly Abba. Today I was driving home from nothing working out because I can't take a picture to remember the schedule to help me out. And not to be an airhead, but I just can't remember things like I used to. So um, I was feeling pretty good, and I decided to stop at this outside mall, I guess you'd call it. And there's a Hobby Lobby and a whole bunch of other stores. So I stopped in and snooped around. They have interesting stuff. So, like, now I know if I want cosmetics or shampoo, the place to go, and I can get brand names for like cheap and just stuff I never thought I'd find ever again. Um, Not that it's anybody's business, but I bought personal effects, stuff that goes in one's person. Here, I'll just show you so I don't have to say it. It's personal. Don't worry, I'll get that hack. I gotta take my friend's advice and make it so only my subscribers can chat in my chat room. Okay, stuff, personal effects that would go in a dresser like that, in a room like this. Anyway, so I got a few things I needed. I can't tell you how frustrated I got looking for slippers. My feet were killing me. I believe spiritually she blocks me immediately after I tell her, I'm so sorry, Ethan. Yeah, guys find out I want a biblical relationship. They say, yeah, village to village, and then scram for the door. I wish they would just block it and make it that easy, Ethan. Like most people hate the truth. All I do is face myself in the mirror and vomit. I know all about that truth stuff, let me tell you. You want to see what I'm eating? Huh. I'll make up for the lunch. I'm going to tell you I ate. Okay, I'm going to just listen, guys. I'm taking my vitamins. Okay, I'm taking all of my vitamins. I'm telling you right now, especially after you hear the lunch I ate. I got all my vitamins. Okay. So anyway, so far my lunch has been one of those Milky Way midnight bars, a York peppermint patty, a half a Coca-Cola, a Marlboro Light cigarette. Come on, I'm being honest here. And I had a small bowl of my favorite angel hair pasta with chicken breasts and white wine sauce. And right now I am finishing up my lunch with a larger bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream by Breyers. I thought I needed calcium. I knew once I ate that candy bar in Walmart, it was all over with me. It was all over for lunch with me. So tomorrow I have to go back and do my chores all over again. Hopefully, after going there repeatedly, I will learn the way there, learn the way. Oh, I didn't tell you. Let me say hi to my chat room. It's good to see you, realists. Sarah, Lincoln. Thank you again very much, Lincoln, for making those trips possible. Oh, but let me tell you, so I stopped there. I even stopped in a Walmart. And I just walked around. I told myself, Holly, you need everything. You're not allowed to buy anything, okay? But there's a couple of things you can get: slippers, duct tape for your duckies. And I got to tell you, so I just walked around the stores and I actually just enjoyed myself and looked at what they had and looked at the prices and just looked around and walked around. I don't know. It was really cool to do that. I mean, that's a human-like activity, right? To look around. I don't know. What do humans do? I'm trying to do that. What do you do when you're not on the computer? All right, I'm trying to learn to act normal. Blend into society as if it were. I didn't fully tell you about my dispensary, did I? So, the second time, I don't know, what's this, the third time? First two times I didn't see it because I was too nervous driving. Flat out too nervous driving. When I got there, I recognized the staff of the dispensary as, won't recognize, like, no, that's not the right word. So, like, the first two times I went there, I was so nervous about finding the way there correctly without having to bang a Yui because I knew I was going into a congested area and I didn't feel comfortable with it. And there's no parking. So I was too nervous to look at the scenery driving there and driving back. Greta! So I'm going to try to remember how to tell this story. And then I'll get back to my chat room. Again, I'm taking all my vitamins to fix all that sugar I had for lunch. I ate. I do like to eat, to be honest. I really do. Anyway, so I the first two times I looked, I know all I could notice was the staff and the building for as much as I could see it, and I'm still kind of, the building is weird. So not, I don't know, but so I saw the staff, I saw the building, but again, I was too nervous to look around. while driving because I wanted to make sure I got there without getting lost, and I was dependent on the Google Maps bitch. She is. Her and I get in a fight all the time. Sadly, she wins more than I do. Like, all the time. It's really not fair. So, and she gets me lost to boot. But, so the third time I'm driving there, and as I'm driving there, I start thinking, wow, this reminds me of parts of Bernardsville, right? Because I grew up in Far Hills, born and raised, well, I grew up in Far Hills for the first 28, 29 years of my life. We weren't even on the map until Mike Tyson got there. Until then, we were just a farming town nobody knew about. But Bernardsville, the next town over, there's certain parts of that town that when I drive from my house to the dispensary, I kid you not, it reminds me of certain parts of Bernardsville. And coming home, same thing. And then because there's bridges, and I don't have data, so I can't take you with me for the journey. I know I need to get my hair trimmed. I thought about it, but I really need that $50 more because I'm going to spend it on food. I am growing my hair out, but I can't remember last time. And it doesn't matter. I just noticed that my ends, I could probably sit there with a pair of scissors and at least clip the ends, the split ends. So, like, even coming home from the dispensary, it looks like certain parts of Bernardsville. And like today, I didn't use my Google Maps. It wouldn't work. It's offline. Yeah, Google Maps for me is offline. Today it decided to not help me at all. The past like 3 or 4 trips out, Google Maps has decided to help me, but this time no go. And I had to wing it coming home, and I don't know my way. And I get turned around and stuff. I love you too, Brooke. Sorry, I'll be right to my chat room. I'm just trying to remember the story, and I'm so forgetful. I don't mean to be rude. I love you, sis. I love you, Brooke. So, the bridges. So, I made it home just fine. And again, today I was in awe. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I had dreams of this place way back in 2013. And then Heavenly Abba reminded me of those dreams. Remember when I was telling you guys on my videos how, like when we have dreams, they can be from Heavenly Abba, they can be from the kingdom of darkness, or it could be us stressed out and just working things out in our mind as we sleep, because that's happened to me. Remember when I told you guys that there were times I was sleeping and I was in my dream going through the dreams I had previously, and I was asking Heavenly Abba to remind me and to help me run through the dreams and remember them and try to pull out more detail. Because some detail doesn't stand out to me until later on. That's why it's good for me to write the dream and draw the dream. But the problem is the second I write it and draw it, then it's like it goes from being on the inside of me to now the outside of me, and I lose it. And I can't remember it. So I better make sure I get every detail right in that written description and every detail right in that picture. And I make mistakes or I draw it incorrect, just like the giver of life who walks among the 7 lampstands. I made the shapes of the lampstands wrong. And there's more detail to the lampstands too that I left out in this drawing. I could try to add more, but I don't know. So I had dreams about this place, and there were a couple of people in those dreams too. And the whole scenery to this dispensary. I had no idea. So the last time I was driving there, and I was like, wow, now I know I'm sort of getting used to the route, so now I can slow down and look around. I can see like markers along the road and buildings along the road and hills and cliffs, trees, or just hills with rows of houses, whatever it be. Like, okay, there's like a river, I guess. There's a creek, I guess. I don't know. But then there's bridges. Like, I could look around. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm living inside of my dream right now. My dream is coming true. I am living inside of my dream. Like, I dreamt it many, 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 many times before. Many, 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 many times before. And Abba reminded me of it when I was, those times recently in my sleep when I was trying to remember the dreams that I've had in the past, what Abba's told me, where we are in time, what's going on. And then as I'm driving to the dispensary, oh my goodness, I was living inside of a dream. The dream became reality. Oh, what happens when the dream becomes reality? The dream and reality become one, and there's no split in them ever. I can't believe I was dreaming about this dispensary before I even got there. You told me a lot back in 2013 when I asked, huh? Be careful what you guys ask for. Guard your thoughts. And make sure you're sending up all the prayers you can, and make sure they're in the blood of the Lamb, Yeshua HaMashiach. So, the bridges. So, today I'm driving and I'm looking at the bridges, and I want to see the route I take on a map looking down so I can see what I'm driving by and what I'm near, because I have no idea. Like I said, I'm driving. I wish I had a chauffeur, so that way I could look around and not have to worry about driving. And the buildings, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it's the bridges and the buildings and the hill, cliffs, sides, whatever. And I said, Abba, with the bridges, does life go in cycles? Does life loop? Does life, have patterns, loops? Hang on one second, because I need to show you something. Excuse me. All right, so for instance, Abba puts me in a bubble or a raft, and in my dreams, he takes me to different places. I see different people. I see different people, places, and things. Sometimes I am to learn, and sometimes they are to learn from me, or sometimes it's just for us to pray together or learn whatever. All right, so here's another dream Abba gives me, and it's a moving dream. This is the day that Yeshua HaMashiach returns to earth. This is that day. This is what it looks like here on earth. I'll be in my chat room in a minute. See, there's my feet on the raft. These are rocks under the water. Here I am. Ignore this. Just let me get to that. This is super soldier stuff. But again, Abba takes me to different places. I've met hunters, different lands, different islands. And the bridges. I thought this dream, okay, so in this drawing, there's two dreams in one that I drew, okay? So this is a different dream up here. These are the bridges with the cars. Now, I thought that this was Newark in 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018. But getting back to 2015, Nork was coming out to Newfoundland to see me. When I lived in Newfoundland, that was when I met Jonathan Kahn back in December 2014. So the person that collapsed my lung was coming out there, and I was in Newfoundland going out to Newark and North Bergen. And I drew a picture of that dream. And there were all these bridges and cars on it and construction and workers. Now, back in 2015 and 2016, they did a lot of work on Route 280 over by Route 21. I thought it was that because that's when I was hanging out with the ex. Well, anyway, nowadays, current day, where I drive, they don't have as big of bridges because you got the Pulaski Skyway out in Newark. I mean, you've got huge bridges, notable ones. Now, the one out here by me currently, they're not that big or that long or connecting New Jersey to New York or Bayonne or anything like that. They're smaller bridges. I mean, they connect state to state, but they're smaller bridges. So here I am 7 years later. 7 years, not 9 years. 9 years is like witchcraft and tarot card stuff. They say that in like that kind of world, they say that everything's in like a 9-year pattern or cycle. Well, anyway, I'm kind of thinking that there might be a 7-year thing here going on. At least that's what it seems to me with my relationship with Yeshua, because there seems to be some sort of pattern or maybe it's now that these dreams will come true in reality, but before it was just practice. And I've had a lot of interesting conversations with people that I wish I could remember so I would be able to reiterate. But I don't know, as far as timelines and what's going on those timelines and the 7-year cycles, because there's a 7-year tribulation. Oh my gosh. Tina, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, I did hear from Bridge. I'm going to talk about that later, Lincoln. I want to talk about that now, but this is kind of a break for me before I go back to work. It's great to see you guys. Greta, did I say hi to you guys? If I didn't say hi to you guys, forgive me. All right. So, getting back to the conversations I had, tribulations is 7 years. Someone said recently that there's something in Revelation about the beast given 1 hour. The beast given 1 hour. If he was given 1 hour, was that the past 7 years? And now what we got right now is the current 7 years, and that's the tribulation period? I don't know. I have to go before Abba. I'm not explaining myself correctly. I wish I could just show you guys what's in my head. Hang on. Alright, so I gotta go. Foot! You thought I was gonna say flock or duck or something. No, I love animals, and those poor animals really take a beating when you and me go to tell someone off. But, my foot, my ever-loving foot, and both of them, they feel like they're breaking my Kit Kat bars. I'm trying to walk straight, but Anyway, so I do you know how insane I went looking for slippers? I know that sounds crazy, but so I found a pair at Walmart. Let's try them on real quick. Oh boy, if they make a noise when I drag them on the kitchen floor, I'm gonna laugh. Yes, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta take Keeper for a walk. Which means I gotta take my boots off anyway because they're gonna get muddy and icky. Stop. No, honey, I'll take you for a walk. Oh, actually, that's right. You ate at 6. It's 3 now. I better give you your food. Then take you for a walk. Then go downstairs. Stop. Shh. And then that's only your second walk. I'm coming, I'm coming. Just give me a sec. Hang on. Let me see. These slippers are mine. I mean, I kid you not. It took me an hour of walking into a couple different stores and looking for a while to find ones that are soft and like would fit and cover my whole foot. Because like I can't have slippers that have like stuff going between the toes. I can't have slippers that go over. Sorry, my foot's over. Over this part of my foot, especially over here, because you'll kill me. I pray Heavenly Abba leads you to a better job. Tina, I am so sorry. So anyway, I looked for a while for these. I'm going to return them. Where's my receipt? Ooh. They're not going to take them back. I just noticed this. The inside is cut. I wonder. Oh, you know what? With clothes returns, they're not going to. Oh, that's. Oh, they drag. You know what? Next time I go back to Walmart, I'll pick up a second pair. The inside, the felt, that piece of fabric, it's cut in half. But everything else is intact. And they're soft. They got that cushion stuff below your feet. I should pick up another pair. Oh, that's right. What I wanted to get were the boots. I always get the boots that way. They're so much more comfortable. Oh, you know what? I can fix my duckies. Wow. So I like my slippers. Thank you guys very much. My feet, thank you. They're so comfortable. I don't think I want to come out of them. But watch, after I walk in them for like a week, they'll, like all the foam in the bottom won't be so foamy and poofy. I need a foot rub and a back scratch is what I need. I definitely know how it feels to want, and I'm gonna keep knowing how it feels to want. To no end. So tomorrow I have to go back and do my chores. Which might not be such a bad idea. At least I'll get out and at least I can drive past the streets that are right out of a dream now in reality. There's another place where I want to stop, park, and try to get out and take pictures. I want to show you guys because I've been dreaming of this place. And now that I've seen it in reality, the dream fades and it's hard to see. Just reflexologist in the past, really. Oh, my each individual toe hurts. That's what I can do. I got salts. That's what I can do. I can maybe pamper myself a little bit. This kind. I soak my feet tonight. But not right now. I got too much work to do. And I gotta take my vitamins. I promised I would. No, I shall not take a nap. Dandelion root. I don't know why, but I do know why, because I couldn't give it to Seva. So, don't worry, Keeper, I'm taking you out. Curamed. I don't know what it is. Curcumin. Turmeric. Some orange pill. The rest of them will be a lot easier to take. These are, ugh, I hate taking these. I'm like a good week behind on all my work. That's what I gotta get. Ow, my foot. Ow. Sorry, I was like bending my foot. You know when you're sitting and you keep your feet flat on the floor? Well, when you bend them, when you bend your knees and bring your feet back underneath the chair, you know how you kind of got your toes and the palm of your foot bent like that, almost like you're in high heels. Yeah, I can't move my foot like that. All right, that message didn't come across, so I don't know. I gotta talk to Trey 5/7 tonight too, so yeah, like this is a pause. If I don't get my stuff done before I sit down to go to eat dinner, which is probably gonna be in about 3 hours, maybe 4, because I'm hungry. And after eating only sugar, I'm gonna be starving probably in about 2 hours. But I don't know. I'd like to be productive. At least I'm up and showered. That's a vast improvement. That went down wrong. You know what? I should save this bottle. Not that other one. Hey, Hannah. Oh, I'm humbled. Lymphatic massage. Oh, wow. Sarah, I could go for, yeah, just a foot massage and a back scratch. Pretty easy to please. All right, guys. Well, I'm praying for you. I've been definitely dealing with spiritual attacks today, but they've been minor. Nothing that's really shook me too much. But I'm staying home for the rest of the day. Hey, Trey, I gotta see you soon or talk to you soon. I'm glad you did. It was funny because I was just saying I need to talk to you, Trey. Did you hear me say that? I kid you not. I was like, I got to talk to Trey 57 because we didn't get to talk this morning. I'm here. We'll talk. um, and yeah, here you are. You popped up. We definitely actually do have to talk because, yeah. So I'll look for your video. I haven't sat down yet. Oh, thank you. That's because I'm out of my night clothes and out of my baseball caps. I'm still in my slippers though. Oh, thank you. It's real. That's how it comes out. Normally, without me styling it, I only put like hairspray in it because I was trying to pat it down so it wouldn't go poof, which it ended up doing anyway because it's got layers in it. Because my cat ate it. That's why I'm growing out all the layers. But right now, thank heavens, the layers are down here. I hated them when they were up here because, oh, my hair was like worse than Howard Stern. So at least they're like down here now, and pretty soon my hair will all be one length, so it'll just be weighed down, and it won't do that. Right now, I need to fix my duckies to take out the dog. I don't want to get rid of them because I can't. Walmart hasn't. I haven't seen these again in Walmart, so I want to keep them. I got Gorilla Tape. I figured that would work. Automotive. This is my means of transportation. So. Keeper, don't lick the floor. Honey. Yes, I can hear what she's doing from here, and she better behave. Walmart. I got them at Walmart, but like years ago. And when I saw them, I was like, man, they remind me of Dr. Seuss. They're so whacked out looking right off the bat. I got to get them. My ex was like, oh, God, no, Holly, you're always like this. You're always like this. Ah, shut up. Leave me and my duckies alone. So, I better be careful. Wait. That's a tragedy waiting to happen right there. My hair getting stuck in this tape. Now I want to make sure these stay together good. So, as soon as we're done, Keeper, I'm taking you out. So I got like Gorilla Tape. That should be good, right? I use that for my automotive problems. I need it. Is Jack Up a bot? Yeah. Well, no, it's a hack. I gotta put it so only subscribers can talk in my chat room. So if you're not subscribed to me, then you can't talk, and it'll get rid of those things. I don't think they're not real people. I don't know what they are. Yeah, a bot. You're right. Pain in the ass hack bot. I know. Look at that. Almost. So I'm thinking like 2 more pieces of tape to make sure it stays like covered, because I don't want to go through this again. I know you're impatient, but this just must be. And where was the split again? Ah, come here. There. At least I could keep it there. Guess not. This is starting to tick me off. Hey, Grand Rising, how are you? Watch me get frustrated. Which just happened right about now. Stay put. It's okay, Keeper. I didn't get frustrated at you. Even Keeper's like, oh no, I'm leaving the room. When Holly gets frustrated, I'm out. HTV can deal with thy Holly. All right, there we go. So, don't. And there. Yeah, this is paramount. I get these fixed. If I did it like that, then they're not. This should be flexible and just deal with it, right? I want to make sure all the water stays out. All right, that looks all right, I guess. One more piece of tape, and I should be good. I'm sorry, play high vibe. Oh, I'm helping you pray, Grand Rising. You know, I was talking to someone today. I was so happy to talk to them, but a few of my questions were answered. Oh, and her and I got cracking up. What were the two things I'm supposed to remember? Somebody said that I gave them counsel today, but I was like, you've got no idea how happy I am just to talk to you and not be in a crisis mode. You're always picking me up with a spatula. But anyway, they were having a rough day, but we got laughing. And they're like, thanks for being there for me, Hal. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're always there for me. So anyway, there were two things I wanted to take away from the conversation. Right. She said, the way I feel today, Holly, is this. She goes, do you ever remember the gyro seats or whatever they're called? Or the anti-gravity seats? You know, and you sit in them and you move in all different directions. She goes, that's how I feel today. My physical body's going in one direction. My emotions are going in another. My spirituality in yet a third direction. She's like, I feel like I'm thrown all over the place and out of whack and everything's just going flying haywire like an anti-gravity chair. Or what are those things where you sit in them and they got the big hoops that go three different ways around you? The gyro chairs. She said that that's how she felt. I had never sat in one. I want to do that, but and I'm tired. Yeah, Grand Rising. If people don't piss us off, the demons are gonna try to wear us down. Don't let them wear you down. They're trying to do it with me and cigarette smoking and stuff like that, and they're coming at me in more ways than one. I don't, and it looks nasty when I defend myself against them, but you know what? I want Yeshua's way of life for me, you know? Not anyone or anything else's way. But I agree. What is that feeling I'm having on the inside, Abba? I'm actually feeling a sense of pain relief on the inside. Can you tell me what that is? And because I feel pain relief, I feel guilty about it. Okay, getting back to that conversation I had today. What were the two things? Okay, so that's what she said was the metaphor that I want to steal and remember. Because I'll tell you what, guys, there's times where that's how I feel too. My emotions are going right, my physical body's going left, my spirituality is going forward. Something else about me is going backwards. My physiological self, I don't know. I don't know. My own spirit's going backwards. Who knows? But I just feel all out of sorts and torn apart, not just on the inside and emotionally, but just all around, you know? Then there was a second thing that then I got talking, of course, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sit back and listen and maybe be helpful to somebody else for a change because she's always helping me. But then there was something else we started to talk about. But what was that other thing I wanted to remember? No, I don't think it was that. To remember a response for when someone gives us a rough time, and I can't remember that response. I can't remember, but it was funny. We got laughing about that, and I said I should probably write that down. I want to remember it. I hope it comes back to me. If it does, I'm going to have to stop and write it down. But it was funny. Hey, David, it's great to see you. How are you? To weather the storm, I am white knuckling it day to day. Has me. Aw, I pray for you. I hope that white knuckling eases for you. I hate white knuckling it. I'm grateful that I've had a few moments today where I'm not white knuckling it and I'm pain free. And I should just enjoy it because I'm never like that. But instead, I beat myself up and then turn around and think that a good feeling that I'm doing something wrong because I feel good. So I better correct something so I can turn back into a miserable person. Because if I'm feeling good, then that's wrong. But yet, some plastic Christian, they're allowed to wallow in God's joy, but I'm not allowed to be pain free. And it's that Christian who it is the reason why I feel the way I do because they've beaten me to a pulp and scrutinized me so damn much. Tired of it. All right, I wonder if this is good enough for my boots. Like, right? For the seam. No, I'm holding on to him. Hey, Meek Orange, it's great to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want anything to explode. I don't want anything to go so severely wrong like what happened when Sava died. I'm really sick and tired of the kingdom of darkness when things are like this. And they better knock it off. Because I'll tell you what, on Judgment Day, it's you and me that's judging them. And you would think that they'd be nicer and lay off. We got to remind them where their eternal destination is. It's good to see you, Gordon. Where does one get a bot like that? Oh, all right. Boots, my ducky's repaired. Good. At least I did something right today. Go to Nightbot. Look up Nightbot in Google. I got Nightbot. So my feet. Oh, all right. Well, should let you guys go. It's almost an hour, and I do need to stay productive. But the good thing is I am home for the day. I don't have to worry about driving until tomorrow. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta be up and out of here no later than 10 a.m. So in the morning, guys, I'm turning off my cell phone tonight, guys. Like, that way in the morning when I'm like rolling around trying to go back to sleep and stuff, I won't see or hear the phone ring, and then maybe I can sleep until 8:30 because I want to rearrange my sleeping schedule. Like tonight's going to be hard because we're going to maybe do a video reading Psalms if Sarah's on. Hey, Viborg, how are you? Flexio, I got the Google tape. Or Google tape. Oh, jeez. Gorilla tape. How do bots pick what posts? Oh, I don't know how a bot like that in my chat room works. But if you want a bot to work your chat room, get Nightbot. If I was on my computer, I could type in certain codes and bring Nightbot up. There's a story about me and Nightbot. It's funny how we met. So, I thought Nightbot was a person. And I had no idea that it was an application and that you could personalize it. I thought it was a person. And then I was going into my friend Erin's chat room and Nightbot would talk to me. Okay? And I would respond back to Nightbot. And Nightbot would say something and I'd say something and I thought we were friends. Shugu? Really? I didn't know that. They do? My friend just said go to Home Depot and buy duct tape. So I went to Walmart and bought like this Gorilla tape. But it seems to work because I've used it on my cars, so we'll see. But on my feet. So anyway, Nightbot and I were getting along famously. Oh, really? I had no idea. Oh, that sucks. I'm so out of the loop on stuff like that. I was in the mood to walk around a store and look and lollygag and take my time, but I did a little bit. So anyway, somebody tells me, Holly, come into my chat. You know, I stream music, and it's nice to meet you. Come hang out with me and my friends sometime. So I go to this person's live stream, and they've got like, I don't know, 1,700, 2,000 people there listening to music. And I come in, and they say hi, and I say hi, and they introduce me to their friends, and it was nice. I was meeting people, making new friends, and I liked it. Well, all of a sudden, I see Nightbot in this guy's chat room. So I say hi to Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't answer back. So I get offended. So then I'm like, you know what, Nightbot? We get along in Erin's chat room and you talk to me there, but here you don't even acknowledge me. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry first if I offended you, but like, you're not even saying hello or acknowledging me. I was like, I don't know what I did so bad. I'm sorry, but at least let me know. I'm like, dude. So some time goes by and Erin pops on YouTube on a live stream. I'm like, Erin, yo, I went to so-and-so's chat room and Nightbot was there. And Nightbot didn't talk to me. Did Nightbot say something to you? Did I do something wrong? Like, he goes, no, it's an application, Holly. He goes, Holly, I program it to say that stuff to you. I was like, oh, oh. Where can I get a Nightbot? So it was funny. Yeah, I totally embarrassed myself in front of like About 2,000 people when it came to Nightbot. Oh my God. Just like when I met the Wu-Tang. Stop. All right, I better get going because she's barking. I gotta hike her around. My duckies. Look, guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I fix my duckies. I'll style them for you. I'll give you a little fashion show, right? See? Look. Especially my little buckle. All right. Oh, I'm looking for my jacket. Now I can't find it because you barked and you shattered me. Where'd I put it? All right, well, have a good day, Lincoln. I do drumming. Really? Walk barefoot in the dirt. I walk barefoot, yeah. I look directly in the sun, too. I got a drum. Shalom, JK. I love you, sweetheart. I'm actually headed out. I hope to write a couple of prayers today. Bless a couple of people, and then, I'm going to come back and share all those prayers with you, too. So I better hop to it and get this little girl out. I take you with me, but I don't have data. So thanks for helping me. Stick with me, helping fix my duckies. Means a lot. That means we're true buds now. You guys are definitely stuck with me. You fixed my duckies. You don't know how paramount it is to have dry feet. And these boots, they're extra big, which is great because then I can wear cabin socks with them. Then I'm nice and cozy, and these boots are paramount to my well-being, livelihood, and happiness. So, and it's about one of the only pair of shoes I can wear where it's wide. They're hard, but at least my toes can spread out. Speaking of cabin socks, what if I put them on? I wonder if that will help me feel a little bit better. A little bit more cushion. These are cabin socks. Really thick ones. Oh! Damn, they hurt. You're not getting notifications. Late tonight. 7, 8, probably in around there. When times get rough for me, and about that time I'll hop back on because they trigger me. And I don't like that altered feeling. And I was actually talking about that today, that altered feeling when they purposefully trigger you. You know, they use their electronic weapons or sorcery, and they target you and trigger you. I was talking about that today. I have tiers of alters that hate that altered feeling. And that altered feeling drives my alters nuts. And that's another reason why they'll go get a couple of pints of beer. Because that altered feeling is horrible and wretched. And my alters cannot tolerate it. They cannot tolerate it. And at times they can drown it out. And I guess I've been saying that I run from stuff. And I do, but there's times that the memories of what I've endured are so traumatic that I don't have a choice but to numb it. Otherwise, I will crawl into a knot in a ball in the corner of my room and cry and be useless and valueless and just a puddle of nothingness. So to block it all out, and then I can go forward with something else, that's not always such a bad thing. Oh, my poor feet. Oh, I want to cry. But that altered feeling is wretched. Do you know what it's like when that altered feeling comes over you and the altars are shifting and then the tears or altars that come forward, they feel altered themselves. For whatever reason, they feel altered. Well, now you are taking on those same characteristics and you feel altered. And that altered feeling, I don't know about you guys, but it drives me nuts. And there's times I will do just about anything to escape it. And sometimes my medicinal cannabis does not take it away or even touch it or stop it. The majority of the time, yeah, but there is occasion where that altered feeling is not a joke. So when I tell you I'm battling stuff, that's why I'm online and you see me running marathons. Yeah, man, I'm battling. And to sit there where I am, well, if I wasn't running a live stream, I'd probably be falling down rabbit holes. But the problem is I can't focus right now to fall down any rabbit holes. So I'll just sit and BS until I'm all voiced out. And they got a heel, which that kind of hurts, but I'll take it. I'll take it. What happened to my other sock? Oh. All right, but the boots themselves are not heavy. I gotta fix my cabin socks because the seam is off and it's rubbing on my toes. It's gonna drive me nuts. Let me fix my socks. I'm still human. I'm still here. Iggy. Hello, Iggy. I'm still human. I'm still here. I have to remind myself of that on occasion, including what my name is. Which one am I going by today? That's right, Holly Baglio. Oh. So, look at this pretty girl. I shouldn't have looked at you. Okay, I love you. If you don't bark, I will give you a treat when you come back. And but that means you cannot bark. If you bark, you lose it. And I'll remind you, I will collect and say no, because you are on a diet. Unscribe and resubscribe. Oh yeah, click the bell. So yeah, I'll probably be here later. I'll probably drink a cup of kratom or two with you and try to read the Bible. And I will try to fight the triggering. I need to apologize to Barbara last night. I didn't mean to be triggered. I didn't mean to alienate her, and I did. And I feel bad. But, I'll be back tonight, to do the same thing to somebody else later on. But I do have to keep a few appointments with a few people. So let me get to it. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll be praying for you, Tina. So Sarah, maybe about 6 or I'm sorry, about 7. If you don't see me about 7 or see a post up on my community tab, then I would say you'll probably not see me at all for the rest of the night. But if I know that I'm not going live, I'll put up a post. I kind of wing it to say stuff to my teenager. Holly, go to Night, Tina, go to Nightbot. But you have to be the owner of your chat room to be able to get Nightbot to say other things to specific people. Go to Nightbot. 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 All right, so I'm going to go walk the dog. And if she barks, she ain't getting no treat. Like how I did that, right? Nice. We're all programmed to some extent. No, but that barking, I'll tell you, it can get to me. And I'm going to be praying for you, Tina. I'm really sorry about your job. And I pray Abba finds you one that you like. Hey, Gordon, it's great to see you again. I had to give my ex her van back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope Abba provides you a new van in Yeshua's name. A new vehicle. And I'm praying for Hawaii. All right, so I better aloha out of here. Godspeed. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Maybe. Sorta. Most likely, yes. I guess. Not positive.